All right. So it's going to be weird for me in the corner and a big whiteboard. I don't really have anything to draw for you or show to you to help control your nerves. So the question is, how do I control my nerves during public speaking? And it is definitely practice, 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 practice. You're not going to stop feeling nervous, right? I'm known as the rock god of podcasting. I've been public speaking for 30 years. I've been in digital media for 20 years. I perform on stages. And yet there's definitely times when I go out and I do a game show. And every time I start the game show, I'm a little nervous. Nobody's going to show up. Right now, I've done this game show a bunch of times. And it is comedy crowd work. So it's new every time. All these things lead to me being nervous. You're never going to change that, right? You're going to get more comfortable. But the reason you're nervous is because you're also excited. You love what you're about to do. I hope, because sometimes those nerves come from fear. And that's something you're going to have to possibly talk to somebody about and work through the fear of it all. I'm just going to hold this up right here so I can just sound better. So here's how I control my nerves. Practice, 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 right? You hit your bullet points. Now, if you're the kind of person that can memorize speeches, great. So first you memorize it and you do it. And I suggest doing it in front of a camera. Record yourself on your phone or on a camera or a computer and watch yourself back and hate yourself. And that's not me telling you to hate yourself. That's how we all react. We're like, oh my God, that first time was so horrible. Yeah, why it's your first time. And then you try again and you do it again and you record it. And you do it in front of your family or people you trust to give you honest, even negative feedback, but honest feedback. And here's the thing, no matter how much you practice, and I do suggest practice it. And then one of your final practices, I'm going to get back to my thought, but one of your final practices is you do it while they're trying to distract you. You do your speech, your presentation, your thing with the slides, and you practice deflecting. Oh, cool. Great question. We're going to have a Q&A at the end. Just anything that'll throw you off your game because your thoughts will throw you off your game, right? So you want to be able to pick back up on the beat. My last slide was about Godzilla. Okay, so I'm going on to King Kong now. Okay, because you practice it enough, you'll know where you are. It's habit forming. So then when you are nervous before you go out in front of this public audience, no matter how often you've practiced it, you are going to be nervous. That's okay. There's some great advice about looking at other spots. There's great advice about prepping and all that other stuff. But at the end of the day, you just got to do it, baby. You got to understand it's not going to kill you. That's the end of the day. I'm also a paramedic for 30 years. So for me, it simply comes down to life or death. Is this going to kill us? No. Is it going to be embarrassing? Hopefully not. But I guarantee you from speaking in front of audiences for 20 plus years, you're going to think it went worse than they did. I also run the digital media track at DragonCon. I tell every panelist, no matter how you feel about yourself right now, you're nervous, you don't think you know what you're talking about, whatever negative you can bring in, you're still sitting on this side of the table, the panelist side of the table, and everybody else in the audience is sitting on the other side. So they automatically see you as an expert. So just tell them what you want to tell them. And that's it. You're on the stage. They are not. Tell them what you want to tell them. If it's a business meeting, you're going to do the best you can what you have. Okay. And as those nerves flare up, the practice will kick in. You may never make eye contact. You may never crack a joke, but you will practice it because you have to practice putting in spaces as well. Taking a breath. And then on that note, I'll leave you with this piece of advice. Meditate a little bit before you go in. Deep breaths in. Hold it for like 6 seconds. Out through the mouth. Deep breath out. That should help. Do that 5 or 6 times. That should help calm you. Your practice kicks in and you go conquer the day. I hope this helps. And if you'd like more one-on-one tutoring, you know where to find me on the site here.